If you're shopping for a used Prius right now, the single most important decision you'll make isn't the trim, the color, or even the mileage. It's the model year. Pick the right one, and you could drive it for 15 years. Pick the wrong one, and you'll be replacing a head gasket before the loan is even paid off. In this video, we'll break down the worst Toyota Prius years to avoid and the best years to buy, specifically focusing on reliability data, repair trends, and long-term ownership cost by generation. At number 2, and this is one you want to be genuinely cautious about, is the 2010 Toyota Prius. This was the launch year of the third generation, and it combined the worst of two worlds: first-year teething problems and the generation's inherent design flaws. The 2010 was at the center of the high-profile braking recall. According to NHTSA, a software issue in the anti-lock braking system caused a momentary loss of braking response on rough or slick surfaces. Toyota issued a software fix, but the episode defined the model year. On top of that, the 2010 carries the third generation's EGR and head gasket vulnerability, plus reports of excessive oil consumption tied to the piston ring design. Excessive oil consumption is particularly frustrating because it forces owners to constantly top off oil between changes, and if it goes unmonitored, it can lead to engine damage. Between the brake recall, the oil consumption, and the head gasket risk, the 2010 is a model year most buyers are better off skipping entirely. And the number 1 Toyota Prius year to avoid is the 2011 Toyota Prius. The 2011 inherited every third-generation weakness without the refinements that came later, and it has consistently generated the most owner complaints of the generation. Excessive oil consumption is the headline problem. Many 2011 owners report burning a quart of oil every 1,000 to 2,000 miles, a defect rooted in the engine's piston ring and cylinder design. Pair that with the same EGR clogging and head gasket risk as the 2010, plus aging hybrid batteries now well past their prime on these cars, and you have a model year with the highest probability of an expensive surprise. According to long-term ownership data, a 2011 Prius that hasn't had its oil consumption and EGR issues addressed is a genuine financial risk. If you're shopping used, this is the one year of the entire Prius lineage I'd advise walking away from, unless you have detailed service records proving the issues were resolved. Coming in at number 5 on our list of the best years to buy is the 2009 Toyota Prius, the final year of the celebrated second generation. For those shopping used on a tight budget, the 2009 may be the single best value on this entire list. By 2009, Toyota had spent 5 full years refining the second-generation design. Nearly every early bug from the 2004 was resolved, and the result is one of the most durable, simple, and inexpensive to maintain hybrids ever built. According to reliability data, well-kept second-gen Prius models routinely surpass 250,000 miles. The one thing to check is the hybrid battery. On a 2009, the original battery may be reaching the end of its life, and a replacement runs roughly $1,500 to $3,000, depending on whether you go new, refurbished, or aftermarket. But even factoring that in, a clean 2009 Prius at today's used prices is an exceptional value. With high reliability ratings and famously cheap operating costs, it remains a popular choice for those looking for a dependable, affordable hybrid. At number 4 is the 2013 Toyota Prius. If you specifically want a third-generation Prius for the extra interior space and improved fuel economy over the second generation, the 2013 is the year to target. By 2013, Toyota had quietly improved many of the third generation's early weak points. The excessive oil consumption that plagued the 2010 and 2011 was substantially reduced, and overall owner satisfaction climbed. The EGR cooler vulnerability still technically exists across the generation, but with regular preventative cleaning, the 2013 is a dependable, spacious, fuel-sipping hybrid. According to multiple sources, the 2013 stands out as the most reliable third-generation Prius year before the generation's final run. For shoppers who want third-gen practicality without the launch year landmines, this is the smart middle ground choice. Number 3 is the 2020 Toyota Prius. This is for the buyer who wants the newest, most modern Prius possible without paying for a brand new car. The 2020 sits late in the fourth generation, which means it benefits from every refinement Toyota made after the 2016 launch year. The 2020 brought updated infotainment with Android Auto support and, crucially, available all-wheel drive through Toyota's AWD-E system, a genuine advantage for buyers in snowy climates. According to IIHS, the fourth-generation Prius earns strong crash test ratings, and the TNGA platform delivers noticeably better handling and ride quality than any previous generation. Reliability on the 2020 is excellent, with very few of the chronic issues that defined the third generation. If your budget stretches to a late fourth-gen model, the 2020 gives you modern safety technology, optional all-wheel drive, and Toyota's proven hybrid durability in one package. At number 2 is the 2017 Toyota Prius. The 2017 was the first full model year after the 2016 launch, which means Toyota had already addressed the first-year recalls and software quirks. What you're left with is the fourth-generation Prius at its most balanced, modern, efficient, reliable, and now genuinely affordable on the used market. The 2017 delivers the fourth generation's headline strengths, real-world fuel economy frequently exceeding 50 miles per gallon, a vastly improved chassis, and strong safety scores. The chronic head gasket and oil consumption concerns of the third generation are essentially gone. According to owner reports and reliability data, the 2017 has proven to be one of the most trouble-free Prius years on record. For shopping used, the 2016 through 2018 model years are widely considered the most reliable, best value years of this generation, and the 2017 sits right in the center of that sweet spot. And the number one best Toyota Prius year to buy is the 2018 Toyota Prius. When you weigh reliability, modern safety technology, fuel economy, and used market value together, the 2018 represents the pinnacle of everything the Prius is supposed to be. By 2018, the fourth-generation platform was fully mature. Every launch year issue was long resolved. The 2018 comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense, including automatic emergency braking, lane departure alerts, and adaptive cruise control, technology that older generations simply can't offer. Real-world fuel economy regularly lands in the low to mid-50s, among the best of any non-plug-in hybrid ever sold. And critically, the 2018 has none of the chronic engine problems that defined the third generation. According to long-term reliability data, it's one of the most dependable Prius model years ever produced. It is the best Prius to buy used today, representing the pinnacle of Toyota's commitment to durability, efficiency, and value. With any used Prius, the single most important inspection point is the hybrid battery's health, followed by service records showing the EGR system has been maintained. A well-documented car will always outlast a cheap one with no history.